Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Honkai Star video. And today we're going to be reacting to one of those Myriad Celestia trailers called A Revisiting of Past Dreams. So if you guys are all excited for Black Swan's debut, make sure you guys hit that like button as well as subscribe to my channel for more type of content. And don't forget to turn that notification bell on so you guys don't miss out on my latest uploads or ever go live on my streams. Alright, now let's go and move on to the video. Here we go. Ooh. I don't know what this is.
Item. Are you looking for its owner?
Oh, oh my goodness.
Allow me to divine, using your memories as a medium.
I like this art style. Oh wow. Oh, kind of Disney little. Wow. Look at that. Oh, wow. Wow. Now that's a lady, yo. By the way, Penacony looks so beautiful, yo. I'm so excited for this. Oh, Sparkle cameo. Wow. Cool. Dude. Okay. Wow. Potential skin? I'm just kidding. I love this, man. This is so cool. This whole aesthetic, this whole vibe already is so dope. Oh, that's a literal Black Swan just now. Oh, that's the siblings. Welt? No, I'm kidding. Oh! What's happening?
The truth does not lie. Neither do memories.
Oh. Whoa. This is all from this guy?
Paths have already converged. She has arrived.
Who? What does that mean? What does any of this mean? I guess everyone's connected, right? Oh, she deleted the Duke.
That menacing infernal fire absorbed by the vast, profound sea. And that sea surprisingly dwells on the planet of festivities.
Ooh, okay, alright, interesting. Okay. I don't know what's happening, but already we can get a great implication that everyone's going to be obviously connected to the main story, and everything is also, of course, coming together. So I guess we're going to have to wait and see how it all unfolds once the update comes out. So let's go move on to the JP. Oh my goodness. Okay, both English and JP is good. Okay, I'm gonna rewatch for more details. Oh, I see you. Haha. Adventuring. So wait, who is this guy? Or is this a random character? I was thinking it was like Walt for a second, but it's not. God damn, she is actually so gorgeous, yo. Look how freaking vast this looks. It's so huge. This is already like the best planet, yo. That cheeseburger definitely looks so American. Look how cheesy it looks. And the pizza too. I love it. Love that dress too, you know? So Broadway musical, like I love it, man. She's drinking a champagne. And the gacha here. Actual gacha. I'm so excited to see this, man. It's gonna be so fancy. It's gonna be very festive. But I don't know what's happening either. That's a literal Black Swan. Oh, it's the same emblem. Okay, okay. Gotcha. Oh, same thing again. So this guy, is it gonna be involved in the story as well? In that case, he's definitely gonna be connected too.
真実は嘘をつかないわ。記憶もそう。
Damn. Damn. Look at that. They're all broken to shards. Wait, hold on. Yeah, already. I'm guessing that's probably Firefly because of the hair, and that's Sparkle. That's Duke, Akron. That's about all I can see for now. Pretty much all the characters we've seen already. That's very cool.
運命が交差した。来たわ。
So that's her in the card. Wow. She burned it. Interesting.
謎の名家は深海に飲み込まれた。そしてその深海こそ。
Interesting.
宴の星。
Interesting. Again, it's very vague on what's going on right now, but it seems like a lot of stuff is cooking. So let's go and move on to Black Swan's character preview. And here is her character preview. So let's go and check out what she's got here. And it is called the Ripples in Reflection. Okay. So here's her body portrait. Wow, man. I mean, first off, just the color palette, the dark purple to light purple with the window reflection, the glare, her hair glowing, the star. It's just, oh, beautiful, man. This is just top tier art right here. So her path is Nihility and her type is Wind. And for the character overview, Black Swan is a DPS character capable of inflicting the enemy with Arcana through various means. Arcana is a unique form of DOT. Black Swan can trigger various additional effects based on a number of Arcana stacks on the enemy. Oh, there you go. Very straightforward. Basically, the whole idea is she is going to be applying Arcana, which is a different type of DOT. So let's go and check out her traces here. So the first one, Viscera's Disquiet. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing all this. After using a skill to hit an enemy that has Wind Shear, Bleed, Burn, or Shock, each of these debuffs respectively have a chance of inflicting one extra stack of Arcana. Okay, so it depends on how much of a chance this is. Hopefully it's pretty high, and if not, then we'll find out once her thing is out. So related abilities is under her skill. So I'm guessing it's like after her skill, then this has a chance of triggering. Then for the next one, Goblet's Dredges. There's a chance to inflict one stack of Arcana when a target enters battle. Every time an enemy target receives DOT during a single attack by an ally, there is a chance for the target to be inflicted with one stack of Arcana. There's a limited to a number of Arcana stacks that can be inflicted on an enemy in a single attack. Oh, okay, so when your enemy receives DOT, basically, there's a chance to inflict one stack of Arcana when a target enters battle. Every time an enemy target receives DOT during a single attack by an ally, there's a chance for the target to be inflicted with one stack of Arcana. There's a limited number of Arcana stacks that can be inflicted on an enemy in a single attack. Okay, interesting. So first, you get a chance to apply Arcana when you enter in battle. And then second is every time an enemy receives DOT by an ally attack, then there's another chance of applying Arcana, and there's also a limited number of how much Arcana can stack up as well. So this is obviously going to be really great and have high synergy for those who can apply debuffs. So again, DOT units are going to be very highly valuable for Black Swan, and related abilities is Talent, Loom of Fate's Caprice. So I'm guessing this is like the DOT part. And then for the final one, the Candle Flames Potent. Increase damage dealt by this unit by an amount equal to a certain percentage of effect hit rate up to a limit. Oh. So effect hit rate scaling, I'm guessing. So in that case, obviously that's really nice. Because again, like the higher effect hit rate, that means the more chance of applying the debuff. So that could be very nice. Again, it depends on what the numbers are like though. For the related abilities, it's talent. Okay, cool. I like how they've been doing this. That's pretty nice. It just shows like what benefits to what. And for the level of materials here, trace materials, so the same old. This is the Wind Boss, and this is a new trace material you're going to have to farm for once the Panaconi comes out. So yeah, this is not available yet until version 2.0 comes out. All right, so here is her technique, which, whoo, she looks freaking cool here. So from Facade to Varite. At the beginning of the next battle, there's a chance to inflict a stack of Arcana on each enemy. If Arcana is successfully inflicted on any enemy, this effect will be repeated on affected enemies until it fails to inflict Arcana on any of them. The retrigger chance of inflicting Arcana will be lowered with each successful Arcana inflicts on the target. Oh, okay, interesting. So, I don't know what's the limit to this, but at least just by reading this, it seems like you essentially afflict your enemies with Arcana, and then you can also re-trigger it. But the more times you re-trigger it, the lower the chance will be. I'm not sure how much times you can apply Arcana, but depending on how much you can, potentially it seems could be really good. But then again, we don't even know what Arcana does yet, so hopefully they do elaborate on what Arcana does, because for now it seems like a very, very important type of debuff. So Let's go and move on to her basic attack. So I also remember that they mentioned in the live stream that her basic attack can also apply this debuff for Arcana. So let's check out his here real quick. Persephone, Silent Dawn, deals 1 damage to a single enemy target with a chance of inflicting 1 stack of Arcana, and if the hit target currently has Wind Shear, Bleed, Burn, or Shock applied to them, and each respectively has a chance to additionally inflict 1 extra stack of Arcana onto the enemy. Well, there you go. So once you have the Arcana applied, and then plus your enemy is afflicted from any of the DOT, there's a chance of additionally inflicting 1 extra stack of Arcana onto the enemy. So again, very important, and obviously the more DOT you have, the better chance of, you know, triggering her Arcana. Next up, for her talents, so the Loom of Fate's Caprice. Okay, so this is probably like her most important segment, so let's break this down slowly. Here we go. Each enemy target has a certain chance at the start of each turn to be afflicted by a stack of Arcana for every instances of DOT sustained. When afflicted by Arcana, enemy targets will receive 1 DOT at the start of each turn. Each stack of Arcana increases the damage multiplier, which is then resets to 1 stack. Okay, interesting. So the more stacks, and then once it triggers, boom, it resets to 1 stack. There's a limit for the Arcana stacks. I just want to know how much the limit is. At the beginning of enemy's turn, when Arcana causes damage, Black Swan will trigger additional effects that can be stacked based upon the number of Arcana stacks inflicted on the target. Over 3. Oh, okay. Here are conditions. Over 3 stacks, inflicts 1 DOT to adjacent enemies and has a chance of inflicting 1 stack of Arcana to adjacent targets. Okay. You get an additional 1 stack to adjacent targets, so that's very nice. And over 7 stacks, the DOT inflicted the time ignores a certain percentage of the defense of both target and adjacent targets. Okay. Now that is very good. I hope the defense debuff is not just for the Arcana, but for defense debuff in general, right? At least from what I'm understanding here. Because if it's just regular defense debuff, then that's gonna be really cracked. That's gonna be really good. Because basically, just imagine like Pela that can do offensive damage. Just think about it that way, right? If not, and this is just more for her individual damage, then obviously that's very nice. But if it's for the overall team, then this actually could potentially be really strong. Also related traces here that was mentioned earlier from this segment. All right, 6. So that is her talent. I mean, overall, it's just basically like the main foundation of her whole Arcana and what it does. If you manage to apply 3 stacks, you have more targets covered. But when you have 7 stacks, that's where the defense debuff comes in. So at least, well, pretty much you probably want to get as much stacks as possible to maintain the defense debuff. All right, so here's a skill. Descendants False Twilight deals 1 damage to a single target enemy and any adjacent targets. At the same time, there's a chance of inflicting 1 stack of Arcana on the target enemy and adjacent targets. And there's a chance of reducing the defense of the target enemy and adjacent targets lasting for a certain number of turns. Oh, well, there you go. So another instance of a chance of reducing enemies' defense, which again, highly valuable. And of course, like you can target pretty much all adjacent targets. So yeah, this could be cracked. She's gonna be really strong for DOT teams. And for the ultimate, here we go. This ultimate animation, by the way, is so freaking incredible. It's so cool, man. Just look at this. This is unreal. Like, you know what? I'm gonna say it, probably the best alt animation they gave. It's just crazy, man. Anyway, the Bliss of Otherworld's Embrace applies Epiphany on all enemies for a certain number of turns. Enemies affected with the Epiphany takes more damage on their turn, and their Arcana effect is regarded as Wind Shear, Bleed, Burn, and Shock effects. In addition, when their Arcana effect is triggered at the beginning of the next turn, the Arcana stacks are not reset. The stack non-reset effect can be triggered up to 1 time in the Epiphany's duration, and its charges are replenished when Epiphany is applied again. Deals 1 damage to all targets. Okay, so this is kind of a lot here, so I guess basically what I'm understanding here is she will apply this effect called the Epiphany effect, and this will basically consider all type of DOTs, which is Wind Shear, Bleed, Burn, and Shock effects. And the effect itself will be triggered at the very beginning, and the stacks will not reset. The next time it triggers again, that is when all the stacks will be gone, I guess. So you're gonna have like a 1 massive DOT nuke, if this is what I'm understanding. So pretty much all DOT you apply there, plus her ult, boom, it's gonna be a massive instance of damage. So that seems crazy, or I mean, again, if I'm completely wrong about this, let me down below in the comments. That's just basically from what I'm understanding this. It seems like you can just fully charge up her stuff and then go into her ult, boom, and then you apply all of the DOT all at once, and the next time you do it again, it will replenish all your charges when Epiphany is applied again. So that is interesting. Yeah, she's gonna be really strong with DOT teams. That's all I can say, really. So overall, Black Swan is definitely going to be like the next level for DOT teams. Definitely, for sure. And of course, if you have someone like Kafka, who is the enabler for damage over time, then she as well, plus Black Swan, is going to be an insane powerful combo. It just seems like, again, like the more DOTs you have, like the more damage you can deal with their ults, or at least that's what I'm understanding from this. And then plus her other like skill, her normal attacks, has a chance of applying her Arcana effect. Is going to be very, very important to stack up as much Arcana as possible so that you're able to maintain the defense debuff. Plus, the more targets will be debuffed as well, the better for more damage. So overall, Black Swan is a very interesting character. It's something a lot more complex than I thought. And I'm so glad that she's just more than a 5-star version of Sample, because she does more and she does a lot. And I believe her debuff could be so strong to the point where maybe she could be like a 5-star payload. I don't know. That's a far stretch, but for now, we'll just have to wait and see how much defense she can debuff. But other than that, like, that overall is a huge sign for, well, obviously DOT teams, but perhaps a potential versatile unit. I have no idea, but then again, this is all just prediction and speculation. So if you guys all enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys hit that like button, as well as subscribe to my channel for more type of content, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell on so you guys don't miss out on my latest uploads or whenever I go live on my streams. And that's pretty much everything, all I got. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, until next time, stay epic and peace out.